So starting the test drive in this S7 here, this thing is a lot quicker than it comes off as, if that makes sense. I mean, horsepower is pretty good, but it's nothing nuts. But coming out of that corner there, the exhaust sounded so menacing. I have it in the dynamic mode, and then I had it in the sport mode on top of that with the manual shifts. And listen to that. Love that little cackle there. Yeah, it's pretty fun. And I enjoy the sounds, and I also just enjoy how quick this thing reacts. Just the shifts. You have that 8-speed shiftable automatic, very quick on its feet, down shifts, up shifts. And then when the turbos start to spool, you're just, man, it's quick, it really is. Now right off the bat, in terms of ride quality, it's pretty good in my opinion. It's riding very smoothly. Now with these 21-inch wheels, I can hear the pavement a little bit. We'll kind of be able to test both of those to the max when we get on the interstate, but so far, not bad. Now that we've gotten out of the stop and go traffic, I mean, I just can't say enough about how quick this car is. Now I've driven the RS7, I think it was a 22, and this S7 just feels about, I shouldn't say about as quick. That the RS7 was nuts, but this here is just a little, I guess, more surprising in the performance that you get here as opposed to the RS7, which I expected to be nasty quick. And this I was expecting to be fast, but not as fast as it is. So hopefully we'll be able to give her a little throttle here with the sport shifts going on. And we got a little space here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. And I love how when I put my foot into it, because we have the sport shifts going on and the dynamic mode, it just wanted to sit there for a minute for another pull. So pretty nice. I'm gonna turn the cruise on now. So they call it predictive cruise, and that's on. And then we have the lane guidance as well, so that's kind of what that does. Don't have too much time to test it out, but the wheels are pretty loud. I mean, they're not, like, I don't care, but something I noticed. Wind noise was picking up there a little bit, but I was going about 80, so. Roast me in the comments all you want, I don't care. But I mean, just an impressive driving machine, definitely. And then it still feels luxurious. Again, I think the ride, I should say the wheels sounded a lot rougher than the ride quality actually was. So the tires are on the loud side, but I mean, you have this B&O advanced sound system. If you ever have that on, that's probably not going to be an issue for you. Now I will say, I don't know how the lane guidance actually works. I know we can adjust the distance here, and I thought it was on. I don't know exactly if it's supposed to be a lane centering assistant or not. But again, I'll leave that in the description below once I find that out. But I mean, pretty much every car like this that's bringing this kind of money has some sort of lane keeping assist. Actually, pretty much like GM now has standard lane keep assist on pretty much every vehicle you can buy there, no matter what trim level. So safe to assume this at least has lane keeping assist, if not the lane centering. And now I believe this car is right at $89,000 at Auto Collection of Murfreesboro. Again, it is pretty loaded out with the Prestige as well as the Sport package, the B&O advanced audio. I mean, this is cream of the crop, I think. And I like how it's been, I mean, it's mostly just the tint, but how it was taken care of since new, with this having 11,092 miles. But I think it's a good car for the money if you want something that looks luxurious. Basically, if you want a new Audi, I think this is the way to go. You're not necessarily paying RS prices. You still have performance that'll make you smile every time you get behind the wheel. And I mean, that B&O sound system is spectacular, it really is. And then just having the paddle shifters, as well as the performance all in all that you get here, it's just a fun daily driver, whether you're into performance or you just need to pass somebody every so often. But I'd probably keep my foot in this thing because, again, it's so quick, and it's just fun to feel those turbos spool up, and the exhaust, everything about this car just screams performance in a subtle way, if that makes sense. And then one other thing with the seats, just having the adjustability that you have here, it's very, I'd be surprised if you couldn't get your perfect seating position here, just with how adjustable the seat is, having the heat, the four-way lumbar support. I probably have about several different positions here, which is probably why it's good to have two memory settings there that I can go between. It's whether my legs are hurting, my back's hurting, whatever. So just an impressive car overall. We're gonna give it one final pull here. And this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2023 Audi S7 Prestige.